Ye di nyamidin sram. Ye di nyamidin sram. Mo ye John Kumah yiri yodum. Se wonko kasa no. Yes sram wate. Yes sram wate. Yes sram. Yes sram. So for mame ye ma we akọ. So for mame ye ma shedding. So for mame what kind of tribute in you? Tribute and ye bebe ye na say. Na ya ba be kan wo book ni no. E say we dey na radio station e na wo ready. Nti ye no dia na ye be kan. So for mame ye no dia na ye be kan. Tribute ye be ye be kan. Na say we dey nam door to door you. We dey nam radio to radio. Me kwa me kasa tintin me papa wu ye me kama no tumu. Me papa we my interview. Man grant interview. Man ye bibia kopim se me sie me papa. Me kra me kasa tintin o so fu ma me. Hey, to wana na re kawate. Na wo pepa ya wo na wo wu ni ho. Me sa wo kasa do ma me. Unu aba me an ma be ka kire. NDC ni be kan ba kaso wo politics. Me MPP na ka say shut up. And go and sit somewhere. Nyo na akasa me abusua no. Enya wo na wo kasa ma John Kumah abusua. Sit down. Mo yesa na afi ye bebu some questions. Mo yesa na afi ye baba bebu some questions. Ukunya wu ye nyina ye di areho. Kan wano tom ye no ni areho. Na John Kumah wu ye no omo abi gina afie wo sun se kwase ebe di mewo kwase ebe di mewo kwase ebe di mewo cancer ni de kwase a cancer ne brofu din de kwase a cancer na santi din say cancer ni local name de kwase a na madam kwano too. We love you, we sympathize with you. You are talking too much. And you see, some of us, we are intelligent. We can't keep quiet. When you start talking, keep quiet. Okunono, na wonu adi nkomo. Na wonu apia ukodi ne nkomo. Okasa. Ono a before be no one no okasa. Pacho, keep quiet. Why, madam? Yes, wate. Yes, 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 so it's not them. Ne ye kuna. It's not them. Kuna fo kasa bedwem. Kuna fo ye ntena no ne kasa. Who kuna wo 4 days uti be grant interview ni si oba akokora ama. Madam, I'm suspecting you and I have to. Who kuna wo be grant interview? Not a drop, shed a drop of tear. Madam, kwano tumwe. Kwano. The woman she's a pastor. Obi a we catch us say mama ne koye politics bia obo. Enfie ndisi fo na omkrase some propaganda no. The woman is not going to do any politics. But she should keep quiet. Na politicians who do omachi ombe yodum. Ube wie no aka de enka. Ukunu 45 years ewu. Utimi ka say and John Kumah 45 years no. A chair will be 90 years. Wasam na kan ojene ho. Eya wo bie wa no am senyame nkonko kasafa me mu. Wo ye sofu ba, let me advise you. Don't just open your mouth without seeking God. Interview na ye no. Na nyame nkonko na twe no ho. Me dem nka se wo drive through. But who can say na no krepe na nyame nkonko wa firi mu. O firi mu pe na wo jimi. Because ye ye ho ato nyame so no. Without God we are nothing. And the Holy Spirit always proved to us. So what can't some Chinese NTR? No, we're what the interview you did, you made mockery of yourself. Stop it. Go and sit down and mourn your husband. Go and sit down and mourn your husband. My father died from cancer. And if truly your husband died from cancer, then he died a painful death. I cannot quantify the pain I saw my father go through. It is something that I can't talk about it. It is something that I don't even want to relive it. I tell my husband, I have not mourned my father enough because I don't want to relieve the pain. Hey, watching somebody die from cancer, watching somebody deteriorate. Madam, maybe your husband didn't die from cancer as you are saying. Ask everybody in my family. My father died 2 weeks. I couldn't utter a word. Fear. If I open my mouth, I'll cry. To the extent that my family even didn't want to talk to me. My father died, and for 2 weeks, I was out of words. I wake up, I get down my stairway. Only me steps na me papa de bi ote ho. Enti me sania. He's the first thing I see every morning. He's the first person I see every morning. When I'm walking down my hallway, me shuffle on me papa, I go back and I start crying. For 2 weeks, I did not eat. For 2 weeks. For 6 times continuously, doctors were coming to my house to place me on drip. On drips because I'm so weak, I'm not eating. I can't get up. Na cancer na 4 days was 5 days. Oh, grant interview said 3 days. Hey, madam. Hey. Are you sure your husband died from cancer? Huh? Tribute na adena radio so. Keep it to yourself. Senipa wuni e betwe manso kwa esie ni wie ni atwe manso no. For the sake of your children, for the sake of your son or your daughter that you said is not up to 4 years, do you know how your child will feel someday? Know you very well. Send papa, we don't want to them more morning. No. You were going around making interviews to please some people. Madam, be very careful. If you have forgotten yourself, you are not the spokesperson for John Kumah's family. Nobody made you. You are the wife. Sit down and be the wife and the widow. We are tired of political widows. Go and sit down. Unya bibia and share from us. When you that come on no son in the form no atum and mourn the great man that has passed away. Because some of us we still mourning. Shut up. Who made you the family spokesperson? Huh? Na me kun, na me nyum dia kun me kun. Anyone no rese. Se ku se ko se raba. Froko, obi ebu se wasan. Go and sit somewhere and be sad. Go and sit down and be sad, madam. Your 45 years husband has died. Madam, are you sure? Your 45 years husband has died. And you 75 years, you 95 years. Except you are telling us otherwise. Agro jinawa dream. Agro. Jinawa dream. You are so childish and unintelligent. And I wonder who made you a pastor. Is this what you are teaching your congregation? Is this what you are teaching your congregation? I am an NPP person. I am not coming to sit here and condone foolishness. Would you want to say you to a good form? Ukunu papa say you. Bema papa say shamoche. When you your interview? When you your interview? When you kasa? John Kumah busu afwa yedi show. When you kasa, oh yeah, door to door. Oh yeah, door to door. And you see and for channel. Me for Christiana Mampo number mawana. Christiana Mampo. Me find number mawana. If you have anything to say, come and apologize to Ghanaians and go back. And no cry come, no cry won't mean come. Send somebody to apologize to Ghanaians on your behalf. Send somebody to apologize to Ghanaians on your behalf and go back and mourn that great man. Because in Ghana, you. That's our deputy finance minister. That's a very intelligent young man. That's a young man who was going somewhere that we all know. Mudia bia na mo activate Jimmy kakra na mudia ya agro. What can say agro? If indeed your husband died from cancer, my father died from cancer. My father died from prostate cancer. I was with him till he took his last breath. My father died in my arms. And 2 years, I can't. 2 years, I have not come to terms. 2 years. My father died and I started shrinking. My father died and in 2 months, 3 months, in fact, in 1 week, I became the ghost of myself. That was how much assembly shemeso. Me se me kwa me kasapolo in papa we more than 2 weeks. Not a word. Not a word. I was shrinking. Me papa wu ye nyesika kakra bia na woni pamwa enka mewu. Dr. Foti metina me hu ofie 48 hours. Daniel will tell you, everybody will tell you. I became a ghost of myself. A ghost of myself. Ukuna wuni na wacho na interview. Una mu interview. O grant interviews. Na manager yeshia 2005 and I know ni yate send o wiase nyina. Meko Kotnas nesu kunwai Dr. Grace Mame wonso fa ka ne kojesu ne kopa obana chew. Na me kwe a futuo I'm DJ politician bia. Whether you are MPP, whether you are NDC, whether you are independent candidate, whether you are Hawaii. Before you build a house in your constituency, build a hospital. Renovate the hospital in your constituency. I know stupid people will hate me for this advice. Like I give a fuck. Maybe for town food. For town food, so I don't care. But me some advice will be politicians. Before you build a mansion in your constituency, before you build houses, build a hospital. Renovate your hospital. You can be very healthy. What if you have a heart attack? I still remain the queen, the incoming president of the Republic of Ghana. Meeting the Queen of Yasha's nigga. Have a wonderful day.